When did you realize a family member was actively turning your parents against you? The last time I spoke to my dad, he called me by the wrong name and told me to never call again. My brother said it was just the dementia, but I saw him smiling in the background over the video call. My father's cognitive decline had been slow, then sudden. I lived 3 states away, but I called every day. My younger brother, Kevin, lived 10 minutes from my dad's house. After our mom passed, he stepped in as the primary caregiver. At first, it seemed like a blessing. Kevin, who had always been the irresponsible one, was finally stepping up. Everyone praised him. He's a saint, my aunts would say, but every time I tried to visit, there was an excuse. Dad's having a bad day. He's not up for company. You'll just confuse him. My calls became strained. Dad would sound distant, confused. Sometimes I'd hear Kevin in the background coaching him. Tell him you're busy, Dad. My dad's voice on the phone sounded thin and papery like a dried leaf. Then the money issues started. Small things at first. Dad's credit card would have odd charges, expensive dinners, new electronics. Kevin would say Dad was just being forgetful, buying things he didn't need. I was still on the main bank account, a holdover from when my mom was sick. One morning, I got an automated fraud alert on my phone. A $5,000 wire transfer had been initiated from the account. I called the bank immediately. They couldn't stop it over the phone. I had to go to a branch in person. I drove 6 hours straight. I walked into my hometown branch and met with a manager, a man named Mr. Harris, who had known my parents for 20 years. I explained the situation. He looked grim. He pulled up the account records. He showed me the transfer authorization form. It was signed, but the signature was a shaky, spidery version of my dad's strong handwriting. Then he showed me another form, signed the same day. It gave Kevin full power of attorney, making him the sole decision-maker for all financial matters. I felt the floor drop out from under me. Kevin was systematically cutting me out, legally and financially. Mr. Harris looked at the new signature, then pulled up an old check from a few years ago and compared them. He was quiet for a long time. He took off his glasses and rubbed his eyes. He looked at me and said, "This signature is what we call assisted. I'm legally obligated to place a temporary freeze on this account pending an elder financial abuse investigation." The relief was so intense my knees almost buckled. It wasn't just me being paranoid. It was real. I wasn't crazy. My aunt called me a month later. My dad was in a state-run facility, and my brother was facing 2 felony charges.